What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. Starting that week off right. Little Victory Monday. Let's go. I'll see you live later for that show. But right here, right now, the Eagles making moves, as always, starting the week off. A little bit of practice squad dancing going around. So we're going to talk about that, get to know the newest player, but I appreciate you all taking the time, hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, all the things you do to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough, but we're going to talk about these moves that the Eagles made, added a linebacker to the practice squad, released the offensive lineman they just signed the other day off. So Braeden Daniels is gone from the practice squad, and now Dallas Gant joins the practice squad. And I know somebody's out there thinking, well, his name's Dallas. We play Dallas, so so let's rock and roll here and get to know the newest addition, Dallas Gant, to the Philadelphia Eagles practice squad here. And we didn't have a linebacker on here. We'll take a look at the full list here at the end, but we add one now. And, you know, obviously you're always looking for certain things, whether it be injuries or moves you're making or things you're doing. And some weeks you want to have a player maybe that reminds you of a player on their team, or, you know, maybe Marquise Bell or something, you know, just random kind of things to just look for, you know, when you're signing players. And a lot of times, you know, these guys can make the team and be here all year, maybe move up to the active roster. Sometimes they only last a couple of days. So it is what it is. But you got yourself an athletic linebacker here. The reason I compare him to Marquise Bell is just because his versatility. He is somebody that, you know, he runs like a 4.58 40. He's quicker for a linebacker, smaller for a linebacker. But somebody with good coverage skills. He's actually good against the run for his size, but this is the NFL now. Time to play against those big boys. Let's take a gander here. So he was undrafted this season out of Toledo, and he's 24 years old, 6'2", 224. Yeah, that's pretty small. And you can see he did not play at all. He was on the Vikings practice squad there for a little bit off season, dancing there. But he has some college stats, so let's take a look. Now, as you saw there, he actually started at Ohio State, played in 36 games, but didn't start any of them. Had 54 tackles, 4 of those were lost, 1.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 1 pass deflected there. And that's at his, he had 4 years there at Ohio State. And then he ended up transferring to Toledo, where, you know, he would actually get some starts. So he played in, he started 27, played in 28, guess I got that flipped around there. 232 tackles, 14 tackles for a loss, 1 sack, 3 forced fumbles, 7 passes deflected, and an interception. So you can see whatever you want from these stats. I always tell you, take it with a grain of salt. But as I mentioned, you know, good against the run, really athletic kid. So obviously somebody like Vic Fangio, you're looking for a versatile defensive player who I think, you know, you never know. You take a shot on these kids and you find out, but he's got an opportunity on the practice squad to go out here, show his versatility, maybe be that dime linebacker, one of those guys that, you know, kind of a hybrid linebacker safety type, because he's not really the size of a linebacker you want. We don't really need a linebacker right now, but it's practice. Again, the practice squad. So happy that he's here. Let's take a look at who he's going to be practicing with here. Take a look at the full list, and anything on your mind, love to hear from you. But here is the offense, and you can see 10 guys over there, one of them exempt because of the international player program. You can see John Ross over there, practice squad IR. And then, of course, the defensive side of the ball, now 7 players over there. Probably the most we've had on defense here last couple of weeks, actually having some players there. You got a few corners, you got a safety, you got 1 D tackle, 1 edge, and then 1 linebacker. So he's somebody that did dabble a little bit at edge as well at his time in Toledo, but not somebody that's going to be an edge guy for us. And again, like I said, I don't see him being, you know, one of those off-ball linebackers that just, you know, an every down kind of guy. More of a dime type linebacker, a coverage guy, you know, there to help cover a tight end, a running back. And again, this is the practice squad. So you know, he's got to work his way up to an active roster one day to hopefully do that. Best of luck to him. But that's all I've got for you right now. You have any questions, anything you'd like to add? Watched him at Ohio State. You saw him at Toledo, as I did with Quinyon Mitchell. Let's up and go. But if you guys have anything on your mind, I would love to hear from you. All I've got for you right now. I'll be back live later for Victory Monday. Hope you're enjoying your Monday, starting the week off right. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing this stuff. And, if you ever need anything, I always tell you, but I mean it. Reach out. Always here for you guys as you are for me. But that's all I've got for you. So until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always,